Did you think you could match my power?
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world.
Then die and be my slave!
The horror career of Churton Fairman, better known as Mike Raven, began in 1971 with Hammer's Lust for a Vampire and ended 1 year later with the failure of Disciple of Death, which we're reviewing today.
How very ill-advised of him.
Which he co-wrote and produced, as well as starring as the Stranger.
Take them to meet their death.
The brevity of that career, along with Raven's distinctive acting style, making him a minor cult figure.
This new slave.
From the start, Disciple of Death feels like a parody of itself. And they all lived bloodily ever after. Set in West Country England in late 1817, mid-ye-olde past or thereabouts, we meet young Julia, whose desire to marry farmer Ralph is thwarted by her parents.
That potato patch is not a farm.
What can they do?
I'll tell you what we could do. We could mark our betrothal by the mixing of our blood.
Yes, like the gypsies do.
Sometimes the good ideas are right there.
Now I'm yours forever.
No, mine.
Are we sure this isn't a spoof? The following day, Julia is in the woods. Is someone playing the organ out here? There it is again.
Sorry if I startled you.
And pretty soon, people start dying. And going missing, including future Doctor Who legend Louise Jameson.
What were you doing?
I can't tell you.
Then show me, if you're man enough.
All of which is noted by the local parson, played by future Indiana Jones legend Ronald Lacey.
Evil is abroad.
Everyone needs a break.
The gypsy is dead.
I don't know her name, but she's dead.
Our poor friend Matthew, whom we have come to mourn, is dead.
Of course he's dead. This is his funeral. But I find your lack of faith disturbing. He's not killed, but Ralph's sister Ruth goes missing, and it becomes clear that the Stranger is collecting girls and giving them an appalling makeover for the inevitable ritual. Ah no, it's Manos. What's going on?
My task on earth is to supply my master Satan with an endless line of virgin sacrifices.
Just get some exposition out of the way.
Unless I find a maiden willing to accept her death and spend eternity with me in my dark palace in the desert.
Sorry, I do ramble on. Who will rescue these brainwashed yet scantily clad young ladies?
I'll stand guard. Count on me. And I'll bring my bloodhounds along.
Ralph looks for Ruth at the Stranger's house, but finds...
Julia, why aren't you at home with your father?
No idea what she's doing here, but...
Leave me to conduct my own affairs. They don't concern you.
You must decide between us once and for all.
Once and for all, this is the first time you've seen them together. Ooh, tough break.
I think you have your answer.
Really feels like there's a scene missing or some plot to be filled in.
For this I left my father's house in secret tonight. And I'll stay with you forever.
That doesn't come close to covering it, but that's all you get. Ralph goes to see the parson.
Now we must act.
Nothing but respect for you, Ron, but I don't think it's worth it.
It takes skill and effort, but not to worry, not to worry.
They seek help from a classic Dark Corners breakout character, Jewish Yoda.
Enter, my children, enter. I've been expecting you.
Who feels entirely consistent with the rest of this film.
I've been watching you these past few hours. On that
I call it TV.
Oh, wait, would you like to see it work?
Do you get Paramount Plus? Because I'd like to try Halo, but not enough to pay for it.
Would you like to see what vilenesses your new friend is perpetrating at this moment?
Now you're talking.
No, wait.
Ah, the colour balance is off. Try hitting it. For our younger viewers, this is what it was like watching TV in the 80s. Both sides prepare for battle. Jewish magic
This is none of your Christian schmutters.
versus satanic magic. The hat alone is terrifying. One last piece of advice.
You better hadn't go back the way you came. No. Try the little stream.
It's lovely this time of year. Well meant, I'm sure, but it does mean that our heroes get lost on their way home.
Can you climb it, Parson?
No, it's impossible.
With the demon from hell stalking them. I'm gonna pee on them. Having eluded various dangers, the parson buys time for Ralph to rescue Julia. Don't think Marvel is losing any sleep over this fight scene. Back with the stranger. Why is magic always used to open doors? Is it that hard? He hypnotizes Julia. Take a shawl, you'll catch your death. Oh, for crying out loud. And
At last my task is completed.
but Ralph arrives with the talisman.
Julia!
Which, I have to admit, doesn't work as well as I expected.
You impudent young fool.
Ralph and Julia are suspended by a vertical rack powered by a treadmill walked by Ruth.
For 7 days and 7 nights, you will be racked in torment.
Don't exaggerate, the film's only 85 minutes. And having condemned them to torment,
No doubt we all shall meet again. In hell!
I promise you, it's not supposed to be funny. As he descends into hell, Ruth saves her brother and his girl. I can't hate this film. I can't defend it either, but the same team made Crucible of Terror, which has gone straight onto our to-do list because this is where Dark Corners lives.
The dwarf!
Someone trying as hard as they could and coming up against their own God-given ineptitude.
Then I take it that your business here is finished.
Thanks for watching. For more mysterious cults, check out my book, The Wolf, the Raven and the Black Cat. There's a link in the description below. Always great to see Ronald Lacey. Do you have any favourite performances of this great British character actor? Let us know in the comments below.
Where shall we meet again?